To log on for the first time to the SC Grade website, you need to type in your browser www.sc-grade.com. When you get to the main web page that you can see here, you're going to click the Log On button in the top right-hand portion of the screen. Since you don't have an account yet, you're going to want to select the Sign Up button. You're going to want to type in your email. If you have a work email that's been provided to you, we request that you use that. If you have not been provided a work email, please use your personal email or an email that you are choosing to use for the purpose of sending and receiving emails for business. You're going to need to create a password. Make sure it's something secure that you can remember. Make sure that both of these are the same. There's a go button right here. If you don't click on it, if you don't run your mouse over it, you won't be able to see it. Click the go button. Oh, I already have an account. Anyway, once you're in this, then that's going to send an email to the main office. The email to the main office will get approved. Within a short period of time, you should have the ability to log on to our account. So once you have the ability to log on to our account, you're going to be back at this main screen. You're going to go to Login. Once you're logged in, you're going to see the main screen like you saw before. Now in the top right-hand corner, instead of Login, you're going to see your name. Go to My Account from here. From here, you're going to have the option to update your profile. We request that you update your profile. Down in the bottom, the only time you're going to use this button is the first time that you log on to the website and create a profile. Any other time that you plan to edit your profile, you need to use this button right here called Edit My Profile. If you try and use the Edit My Profile button before creating a profile, it will not work. So what you want to do is create a profile. This is going to bring you to all of the information that we're going to need for your member profile. Now keep in mind that anytime you add or edit a profile, this information is going to be automatically sent to the AP system in our main office. So our accountant, our CFO will all receive a copy of this information. So please keep any information that is on this site for business purposes only. If you want to upload a profile picture, please do so here. This profile picture will be able to be seen internally by the group of employees that we have. So once you've created a profile, you can go back to My Account. Now your profile should be displayed here. If you need to edit a profile, you're going to go to Edit My Profile, and under here you can see that everything is populated. You'll need to select the field that you want to change. Let's say you moved and you need to update your address for our AP system. Or let's say that you got a new phone number and you want to update it in our contact list. Please do so here. Also for emergency related purposes, we ask that you upload your emergency contact, their phone number, and also their relationship to you. So in case of emergency, we would know who to contact. Once you have done that under your account, your profile should be uploaded correctly. The contact list, where you'll be able to see the profile that you've created as well as the profile of others, is going to be under Contact List. Your profile picture, your member name, your email, your phone number, and your member title. You do not have to put in a title, that is optional, but your member title will be shown here on this website. If you need to see an address for a job, the address for the jobs can be found under Client Job Data. Now you notice that some of these are to be determined, which means that we have not received an address or have not updated it in the system. The ones that you can see, you'll be able to select. If you can select these, you're going to be able to see where the job is, what the task is, any of the estimated square foot information, the job address, the estimated start date, and also any of the contract terms that we have promised our client. So if we have promised that we'll run a roller, if we've promised that we're going to water the ground, anything, you should be able to see in here. So that if there's ever a question, you can always reference this. From here, you'll need to go back to My Account. Sometimes this link doesn't work quite right, and I'm not sure why. We're working on fixing that. You'll need to go to My Account under the main screen. That will get you back to the ability to submit a field ticket. If you need to submit a field ticket, you're going to go in, you're going to select the company that you're working for. You're going to select the job. You're going to select the job task. Make sure that you select the correct job task. Sometimes under a single PO, we'll have different job tasks. We may be doing a lift first and then coming back and fine grading, or we may be doing paving and have a different price point than the flat work that we're doing on the same job. So make sure and be very cautious to select the appropriate term there. If you have any questions, please call your supervisor or your salesman in order to determine which portion of the job you are grading. You're going to enter in any square footage or hours to be completed. You're going to enter in a job description. Let's say that you graded 250,000 square feet of flat work and it's pours 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the type description that we would request to be put in this block. The date of work, you can put in a range. Let's say you're submitting 250,000 square feet and you worked on it a total of 5 days. You're going to put that date of work in here as a range. Client representative, this is the client's on the site representative that you are working for. SC grade representative, that will be you. If you have a pour schedule, we request that you upload it via PDF format. Also a signed field ticket, we request that you upload that via PDF format. If you need any help uploading something via PDF format, please download an application called PDF Creator or a similar PDF Creator. That will help you. If you have any questions, you can call your project supervisor or you can call the main office for assistance with that. Your PO number will populate automatically based on your selections here. This is a Conlon job, so based on this, it does not have a PO. If you would like to have a copy of what you are submitting, please fill in your email to receive that copy. Once you hit Submit Form, you're either going to get an error message or a correct message if you did everything correctly. If you receive an error message, it's very likely that you didn't fill in one of the fields that is required, and you'll have to go back and fill out that information before attempting to submit again. If you are getting a truck serviced, you're going to need to go into the truck tracking spreadsheet, put in your name, select a truck name. Right now the truck database is not filled out, but it will be shortly. Enter in the miles on the truck, the date of service, the service type, whether you got new tires on this truck, whether you had an oil change done on this truck, or exactly what was done to this truck. Your email so that you receive a copy of this, and a receipt. We request you upload a receipt of the transaction. That way we have it for our records. Machine data, or machine tracking. Machine tracking, you'll do the exact same thing. Anytime you move a machine to or from a job, you'll need to fill this out. It will be your name, the name of the machine. You can see right here, it's labeled by the type of John Deere skid steer or the type of skid steer, and then the last 4 numbers of the VIN. This can be found on the boom arm of your machine. Job name or service dealer. So let's say we're moving this from the Osborne Gateway job to a service dealership. In this first blank, we would type in Osborne Gateway. We would move it to RDO equipment. You want to enter in the machine hours. It's got 2,000 hours on it. You want to enter in the date. Move or service type. We're going to service it. So you'll put move to service. If you're just moving it, you would just write move. So let's say you're moving it from Gateway to, we're going to go to Lollycup with Kent. Machine hours 2,000, the date you move it. This allows us to track the machine hours on a particular job. That's why this is very important that you put in the correct information. Purchase date based on the machine name is going to populate automatically. That way you know, I have a machine that's older, it's having X problems. This is likely a 2017 machine. I know that the 2017s, we have to have service more often. For whatever reason, they require it more. It just allows you to know a little bit about the machine. Tells you the dealership and the dealership phone number that the machine was purchased at. So if you have any particular questions, you'll then enter your email to receive a copy and upload a receipt of any transactions as far as service, new tracks, anything that was done to the machine that a receipt should be gained from, you'll upload here. Now you're going to hit the submit button. It will give you an error message if you're missing information, or it will give you a accepted message that it went into the database if you fill everything out correctly. Once you have filled something out, you're going to be able to search by machine name. So if you have a machine with a VIN number of 669, you would type in 669 in this blank up here. It is going to then populate all of the information for the machine with the last 4 digits of 669. The truck database works exactly the same way. You're going to type in truck search. Let's say you want to find the F350 that's number 21. So you can either type in 21 or you can type in F350, and then you'll be able to search on down the list from there. That pretty much completes everything that is needed for you to be able to submit any of your information on any standard job. Further information can be obtained from our office. If you have any questions, please contact your supervisor and they will be able to provide other information. We request that you log out when you're done, and that anytime you want to open up this website, that you open it up as a new page, because that's going to allow you to gain the latest updates from our website. Anything that's open for a period of time won't be updated because the internet caches these web pages. And so you have to make sure to go to this top block, highlight it, and click the enter button. If it's been left open, that will refresh your browser.